This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Texas State Bobcats offense has the football first here today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Makes the defender miss. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, it's play action. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
First and goal for the offense. And there's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Play action fake, looking to throw. They got a hand on the ball at the goal line, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on fourth down. Let's see what the decision is.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Looking to pass. It's Jones. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. So Oregon's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Pass is caught. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to throw yet again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw, complete to the tight end.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
It's incomplete. That was a dangerous pass to try on 1st down. Almost intercepted. Got lucky that time. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Gonna run it. It's Woods. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
A play action, looking to throw. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The turn starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here's the option play. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to
go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Scanning the field, it's Jones. Catch made by the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. There's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. And the tailback's got it again. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bobcats. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Woods.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that first and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on third down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. again and again.
To end a long drive on a goal-to-go situation, to just settle for a field goal has to feel like a win if you're this defense. You get the third down sack and limit the damage. Big-time play by the D.
The field goal is good. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. The Texas State offense back on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Dropping back, it's Jones. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
No huddle now for the offense.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give him credit.
Here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. A short completion to the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Into the end zone. He stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Bobcats. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Woods. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught by the receiver. That's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught. Completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Woods. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. This pass rush continues to make a huge impact. 3 sacks already, and now they draw the holding penalty. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds his target. Completion, gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. No huddle here for the offense. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense in hurry-up mode. To the air, it's Jones. Fires it to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. And this pass is on target. Caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Minutes going to wrap up with first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. And he'll set up to throw. Snags a quick throw. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down. And the Ducks will have to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. They'll run the option. QB decides to keep it here.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Now here's the toss play. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Going absolutely nowhere would be a loss on the play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Jones. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Great patience here by the quarterback on this angle route. I think the linebackers had great depth. It looked like an easy completion. Unfortunately, the running back just drops the football and misses out on a big gain.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's...
Touchdown, Texas State. And the route is on. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
31, Oregon, 9.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense operating from the pistol. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
2nd down after that short completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. A handoff to the back. Bites off a defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Bobcats. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Woods.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Catch made over the middle. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. To make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. The Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. Here comes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 guards.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
Scanning the field, it's Jones. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They're able to get him down. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, Kirk, Texas State has the lead here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the 4th quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
And the single back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Texas State offense back on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Jones. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Trying to create here on the move. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Oh, it's a reverse. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Well, this is a danger when a defense gets too comfortable. Here they hone in on the action to one side, and the reverse catches him completely off guard for the big score. Great call by the offense to catch this defense napping.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The shotgun running play call. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab behind the line. It's Fowler. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Throws it to the right. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving. On first down, it's play action. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway, they set the offense up in great field position.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Pounding away with the run game. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. There's the stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, wherever we feel like doing.
Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Bobcats. They finish off the scoring drive.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The offense really clicking here. He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI penalty in the end zone will move the offense 15 yards closer now. The offense moves into the red zone now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. We're playing into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
23.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. Going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.